Hmm. Okay. Um. Oh man. Okay. One of my speakers isn't working. I hope you can still hear it though. Okay. All right. So, um, this is exciting. uh, we're gonna try a VR stream today. Let me see if it's working okay. Because it might not be. I don't know. This is exciting. Huh. Okay, cool. It actually doesn't sound too bad. On my end, the audio sounds fine. So, all right. Let's find my controller. Their controller's over here. But I for this game I like to use my Xbox One controller. So if it looks like I'm looking weird places, it's because I'm actually trying to look through there's like a little tiny sliver of an opening in the thingy. Oh, let me make sure that you're not getting... Oh my gosh, it's a kitty. Hello, SB. Hopefully you guys cannot see the chat in the VR window thing. I found a way to put the chat up, and I don't think it shows up on here, and that's good. Like on the OBS. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. So yeah, there's like a little opening that I can look through. Alright. So this is Profile 1. I have played a little bit of it. And I've played a little bit of it. But we're gonna actually start a new game, I think. So we're gonna start this. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Lucky and Piggy are the best of friends. They curl up to sleep when the day ends.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. The piggy has... Oh my gosh, it's a little mousey.
Lord crept in.
It's a little mousey. Oh, wow. Hold on. Can I like move stuff with my thing?
And took Mr. Piggy as something.
No. No. It's a fishy. Oh, it's like a Totoro bunny.
Gave a yelp, and Lucky leapt from bed.
No. This is terrifying.
He raced off to help. As the wily Glorp fled,
No.
a golden coin trail showed him the way.
No.
This is Lucky's tale. And
Whoa.
it's time to play.
So, thus far, I really like this game. It's totally worth the $400 I paid to be able to play it. I'm kidding about that part. Maybe I should move that chat window to another spot. Actually, it's getting in the way a bit more than I anticipated. I mean, okay, so when you take away the VR, is this a good game? It's okay. It's not great. It's very cute. Look at this, watch. Hi! Hello? It's very cute. It's adorable. Yeah, it's a very cute game. When you take away the VR, it does feel a little cheap. The gameplay is not great. There's for a platformer. With a platformer, it's supposed to feel smooth, you know? And I don't know, there's just parts of it that do not feel smooth. Especially when you have to jump on enemies in succession. That is very difficult to do. It feels so weird. But, yeah. And what is really cool about this, actually, is that instead of using, like, the control stick... Hi! I know.
Hi there.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna do that a lot, probably. So instead of moving the control stick to look around objects, you actually use the headset. You do your best to try and kind of make yourself go into, like, little alcoves and things. Like, over here there might be something, or over here. Something I do like that Mario doesn't do is, with these invisible coins, it shows you the invisible coins in their invisible form, and then when you pick them up, when you walk over the invisible things, you pick the coins up automatically. In Mario, they don't do that. They make you activate the coins, and see, okay, so right here, you can see these coins very clearly, and you just do that. But in Mario, you would have to go through them, and then go through them again to collect them. Like, you go through them to activate them, and then go through them to collect them. These lanterns generally always... In fact, I don't think I've ever met a lantern that doesn't have a coin in them. You have a little basic attack. You have some stuff to do. You got a little ball. Oh, no. Oh, jeez, that was scary. That was spooky. Spokane Ocean Time. Let's see. Dang, I was trying to throw it at you guys. See if you guys can catch. I don't know how far this virtual reality thing goes. Like, I'm not sure if you can interact and see it. So I'm gonna... Maybe this is a bit jarring. You have to readjust the camera sometimes, and so that's gonna look a little weird to you guys. I'll try to warn you when I do it, though, because I know that it does look jarring when you first do it. They have little warp holes here that bring you into these little 2D sections. They're really fun. Let's see. He does that stuff when you get close. It's not just idle animations. It's really cool. It gives you incentive to kind of get really close and explore the world through the goggles. It's really neat. I'm still fascinated by this technology, honestly.
Hey there.
Oh, there we go. Still fascinated by the technology. And if you're wondering, hey, why are you suddenly playing VR again? I thought you lost interest. Well, oh my gosh, hello, SB. Good morning. Hello. Oh, jeez. I think I died. Whoops. Let's pause real quick. The kitty is, Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. SB has given me a bath. She decided that now is a great time to do it. And I don't disagree. I could play one-handed, but it's a little difficult. Something I love about this game, we'll see it in a little bit. There'll be a world map. I really like that. You can like interact with it. Not interact, but it's like looking at a little diorama, and I love that part. Also, apologies in advance. I clear my throat a lot, but you don't generally hear it on stream because I mute myself, but there's no mute button on this thing. So it might sound a little strange. So I'm sorry about that in advance. Let's see. It's a pretty basic platformer, but it's very fun. It's very colorful. It's I don't know, it's just a pleasant time so far. I haven't gotten too far into the game. Like, there's still a lot of things that I have yet to do. I think I'm only on the 4th level, actually, to be honest with you. If not just the 3rd. I really like what I have played, though. It is getting a little more difficult, which is surprising to me. Given that it's, given that it's Lucky's Tale. I don't know. I thought it would be a lot easier. But no, there's some difficulty to this one. Trying to find a way to play with SB on my lap. Sorry about this. It'd be cool if you could see through the goggles, like... I think the HTC Vive actually has that feature where you're able to see the real world for a minute. To remind you that you are wearing goggles and you're not in the real world in the game. You're actually in a game world. In real life. There's a lot to look at. I don't know if looking around at these things is going to be as interesting for you guys, because in here it's all three-dimensional. I mean, it feels like this knob right here in the middle of the screen is going to poke my eye out. It feels like I could grab that seagull right there. It's the derpiest looking seagull I've ever seen. Looks like you can pluck these flowers. I mean, it's awesome, but I just don't know if it'll translate. I don't know if the coolness translates. Okay. SB's still giving me a bath. I'm gonna be the responsible pet person and just start playing, I guess. So why did that guy, why was he able to go down, not this guy? It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, nice. We got a... Some coins are really big, and they give you, I think, 10. I think they're worth... No, that one was worth 5, actually. I remember we started with 69 there, so... That one was worth 5. I swear there is one that's 10, though. Hi, Mr. Fox. Oh, yeah. Some things in the background are very precariously placed. Like, it's very difficult to get some of these without dying. That includes there's a red coin challenge in every level. As far as I know. Like, when you beat the level, you unlock another... So, what we're going through right now is story mode. This just means go through the level, don't die. Or you can die, but don't super die. Don't die enough that you get a game over. But when you beat this, you'll unlock variants of it. There's a time trial one, where you try and do it in the fastest time, and then there is a level, there's a red coin thingy. So, there's honestly a lot to do in this game. It doesn't seem like there would be. But if you connect with the gameplay, as with most games with these kinds of things, if you connect with the gameplay, you have a lot of gameplay here. Or you have a lot of stuff to do. It's not just... Well, it is just running around and jumping, but it's not... There's a little more to it, if you let it. I'm not sure what these little guys are about. Ooh, so blah. I'm not sure what the chicken's about. I think it's just a fun little Easter egg, no pun intended. These guys are pretty fun. Oh yeah, so the enemies, if you stun them and then you just run into them, you don't get hurt, you actually kick them. Which is something very Mario-like. No, it's not. Well, it is kind of Mario-like. I think it is Mario that I'm thinking of. I was thinking it's possible I'm thinking of Battletoads. Because that is something you do in Battletoads as well, I think. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look at all these points we're getting, guys. It's so exciting. Oh, holy. Hey, there we go. No! Oh man, that was spooky.